Armour that has wings in SMALLAND is an absolute game changer. It will open up and make your travels across the map so much easier, and meaning you can get out of trouble 9 times out of 10. There's only currently 2 sets as of launch for early access. How do you get the first one, the B set? Let's go. I'm absolutely assuming you haven't got a clue. The game's only just launched. What do you have to do? What steps? Well, first of all, you do need to get hold of a loom, and you also need to go and visit this NPC, Justana. You'll find her here at this location, guarded by pretty much an army of bees close by. But if you run quickly into her little hut, they pretty much will leave you alone, or be a bit more stealthy as you go. You can mix and match all the armour, so you don't need to craft the whole set. So definitely work on just the chest piece for now, and then when you've got more resources, you can hopefully get the rest of it. The bee armour set, to give it its proper name, the Regal set, is a direct upgrade for the kiting set that you might have already got. It gives more protection, it also gives more increased movement speed, it doesn't have a penalty for movement, and it will give you the same amount of protection against the cold, exactly the same protection against edge damage, and it will give you that manoeuvrability with the chest piece having the wings on it. So you're going to need 10 inset wings. The best bet is to go and kill a whole bunch of damsel flies you'll find near the lily pads, pretty much near spawn. You can get some from dragonflies too, but they're a bit more dangerous and harder to kill. There is chances to get wings from killing things like bees and wasps and hornets, but again, some of them can always be a bit harder to kill, especially the hornets and wasps, and bees is a rare or low chance to actually get the wings. And you won't get any from butterflies, so don't bother. Of course, you need a bunch of chitin as well, so you can see there you need 12. Best bet is to kill a bunch of soy beetles, or if you're feeling particularly brave, green beetles that you'll find towards the south at the coast, they'll give you maybe 3. You might have hopefully built up some chitin if you killed a bunch of was, as you can get some from them too, and maybe that slim chance at getting the wings. And then this is where things get a little bit more complicated. As I said, you're going to need the loom to make the textile patches. For that you're going to need silk and lots of fibre, and you'll also need herptile leather, which means you're going to need the tannery too. To make the tannery you need some of the flint, so you need a pickaxe to go ahead and get some of it, which again you'll find all in the south on the coast alongside the green beetles, as well as the geckos, which you'll need for the actual leather. 1 herptile hide transforms directly into 1 herptile leather at the tannery. So you can't really miss it, you only need to go south and you'll find Scaldy the NPC there and near the coast. To get the silk, it's definitely a little bit more complicated. There is a tunnel, as you can see marked on this map, and you can see my little horse marker here, and that is where the tunnel comes out directly next to some of the silk you're going to need. If you've got a grasshopper, brilliant news. You can probably just go down to the swamp with a bit of luck, try and get some silk and get out. If you're on foot or you still want to be extra safe, then find this tunnel. It's just by the side of some of the routes, exactly where I marked it out on the map. You'll go through, hopefully won't be too many bugs in there, avoid it at night time, and eventually you'll come out and there'll be lots of silk in front of you. There should be enough to get at least 10 pieces of silk here. There's usually 4 nodes. One of them's pretty small though. This will get you the loom, but you are also going to need an additional 6 silk to craft the textile patches. So either come back here another day or go and venture and find the NPC that lives in the swamp. There's a whole ton of silk nearby and you'll be fairly safe in her burrow. Just don't hit any of the baby spiders in there. Bring it all back, and of course you need more ingredients like resin, refined wood and fibre to make it, but then you should have the loom unlocked and you can then hopefully make the textile patches. I'm trying not to make it sound too easy, but it does seem like it's just simple enough. But that has taken me probably about 20 in-game days to get all my resources, get my base built up, get enough armour to chit in, and do the bosses in order. So don't really try and rush to get the wings. Make sure you have got at least some decent armour that you can actually venture into the swamp with. But just keep in mind and an eye on them resources particularly, and let them build up, or aim for them particularly, them crafting benches, so you can get the wings quicker. But yeah, for sure, go and get the wings first. Don't wait to build up all the resources to get the full suit. You only need the wings, and that will really help you out get the rest of the stuff. You'll need a ton more silk to go ahead and craft the rest of the pieces, so it's definitely worth doing. But yeah, focus on the wings first. And there you go. Not simple to do, but if you focus in on it now, knowing what you really need to achieve, you can get one of the best ways to get around the map. Not only can you help glide, even when you're on the ground, if you spam the jump button and do a little hop and then glide, you can move around much quicker as well, even when you're low level. Fun fact as well, even if your wings were to break taking on enemies or bosses, If they get absolutely wrecked, don't panic, you can still go ahead and use them to glide around, but obviously they won't have the same protection values that they did. The Iron Wings set, which is pretty much the end game armor set, literally one from last, is very good as well, but you don't actually get any extra benefits. The wings don't last any longer, it doesn't give you any more air time, there's no extra trajectory, so you might as well just keep these and make sure you upgrade everything else until you're ready to take on what's next to go and get the Iron Wings. I will have a video up for that as well specifically, or go and check out my guide showcasing all the armors that's out and has been out a couple of days now. And there you go, go and check out all my videos for more SMALLAND guides, tutorials and gameplay, and come check me out my brand new channel JPG 100 Days to see me live stream 100 days of SMALLAND. Until next time, rat bags, laters.